Hello, this is an introduction to Inkscape, just to get you started with the basic tools. So if you want to create a new document in Inkscape, you go to File and New. If you want to open an existing document in Inkscape, you go to File, Open, and if you want to save something, go here. Now remember, Inkscape is not like Google Docs or any other cloud-based software where whatever work you do is automatically saved. So you repeatedly have to save your document or else you'll lose your work. So let's get started. Let's import something. Importing something is you want an image which is a raster image and you just want to work with this on Inkscape. So once you import the image, this is how you increase the size. If you want, you can actually double click on this and look at this. You could use that to rotate your object. So this is how you import something. Now suppose if you want to make a circle around it, there you go. This is in front of the seashell, but I want the seashell to be in front of the circle. So what I do is I select this circle and look at these options over here. I can actually make it go back, and this is how it goes at the back of the seashell. If you want to make it go in the front, I do that. Back, I go here. Now suppose for the circle, I want to change the color. Go here, I change the color from here. Or suppose I want to change the thickness of this circle. Let us close this first. I go to Object, Fill and Stroke. I go to Stroke Style and I decrease the thickness of my, let's make this 2 circle. Now when I make it 2 pixels, it's hardly visible. Suppose let's make it 20. This is how you increase or decrease the thickness. Stroke style helps you decide the thickness of the boundary. One thing I want to point out is that when you're doing creating a design on Inkscape, it does not matter what color you choose of your shape, because ultimately in the laser cutter, this is how it's going to look like. Again, it does not matter because in the RDX software or the laser cutter does not recognize colors. It will not help you paint it. Now if you see, look at the seashell, it looks like this big rectangle with a cross. This is because the image is not vectorized. If you go back to the display mode and go to toggle here, you will see that this image is a raster image, and that's why you don't see the vector form of it. In order to do so, you vectorize the image, and that's another tutorial. But for now, just remember that Inkscape works well with the laser printer, but the laser printer does not recognize colors, so there's no point playing around with colors or spending a lot of time with it. The other thing I wanted to tell you is that you go and you file save here. Suppose you're still working on it and you go save this image. When you close this, you just get out. Now if you want to open something, you go to File, Open, and here. This is your image. Now suppose you were saving this as a DXF file, and if you go to File, Save As, DXF is the format that is understood by the RDX software and for the laser printer as well. So you have to change your file to a DXF file. When you go to Save, this will be the option given here. Make sure this is in centimeter and you click on OK. So when you close this, it will give you an option like this. Please remember to save it without closing, because this message actually prompts you to save your file in SVG. We do not want our file to be saved in SVG because we need to save it as a DXF. So always do close without saving. That's it for now. You will find specific tutorials in some time.